So you came back from injury. You have a career day against Minnesota, 8 catches, 96 yards, a touchdown. When did you first realize that you were going to have that kind of performance? Did you go into that game being like, man, I'm ready to get back out there?
Yeah. I think it was Thursday practice. I started really feeling like really good, to be honest. I told Coach Lanning in warmups, I was like, this is gonna be a game. So no, I think from the first snap, I kind of knew one, my body was feeling great, and mentally, I felt great.
Then how are you feeling this week? If you already know, like, I'm going to have like this wild game, are we expecting the same kind of performance against USC?
Just gonna go out there and play my best.
Great answer. Great answer. Let's go back to last week's game as well. That catch inside the 5 yard line last week. What did you see in that moment? How'd you pull that one off?
What one was it?
The catch inside the 5 yard line. Remember that one? No?
Was it, like the one right on the five?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, the one I ran the guy over, that one, or
Yes.
the diving one. Gotcha. Thank you.
Whichever one you want to talk about.
I didn't know which one you were talking about. I'm sorry. No. Yeah, it was kind of my fault that it made Dante look like he overthrew it, but I kind of started to slow down a little bit because I was wide open, and he kind of just led me a little further. So I was like, "Oh, here we go," and I kind of had to lay out for it. But
There we go. You've been dealing with lingering injuries. It's been reported since the Rutgers game. What's been kind of the toughest part of just getting back to full strength?
yeah, I'd probably just say just mentally. I kind of like I've been very fortunate not to have really any injuries. So these were kind of lingering ones, just kind of just changing my mindset. Just being more mature about it, honestly. Kind of looking at it as a positive. So just really altering my kind of my brain mindset going in, and not just trying to harp on it, but just trying to see other things I can get better at.
We obviously had the game against Iowa with your team, and your coaching staff said that you were begging to play in that game. Like you wanted to be out there. What kind of drives that urgency, and how difficult was it to just sit back and watch?
Yeah, I think that was my first game. Shoot, that I can remember that I've missed since like Little League all the way till now. So, no, it was definitely difficult. Sitting on the sidelines, not fun, but no, it was great to support the guys, and they played an awesome game on the road. But like I said, it wasn't easy. Like I wanted to play, but I think it was best for me, long term to not push anything and make things worse.
You I think that just speaks a lot to your coaching staff, the medical staff at Oregon, that they really are trying to protect you, right?
Yeah, for sure. No, kind of having my back is nice because you know, um, yeah, they see things that I don't. You know what I mean? They've been in the game a lot longer than I have, so they kind of know their way around it, and I trust them.
You were number 11 on this year's freak list. What's one part of your athletic profile that you think surprises people the most?
Mm, maybe like speed. I
Mm.
guess you could kind of go with just being a bigger guy, more, or maybe like flexibility. Kind of those two go hand in hand. I don't think people still kind of realize how fast I am sometimes, but it is what it is. One day they will. But yeah, I'll probably say that just because of like my muscles or whatnot. People might not think I move as well.
I think people are noticing how fast you are. Just throwing that out
Yeah,
there.
I hope
Well,
so. I'm trying.
in the preseason, Dante Moore said, just give 18 the ball. He's going to make the play. What's your relationship like with Dante? How has that chemistry just grown and developed this year?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Like the more and more we play with each other, like in game and stuff, you can kind of see the relationship get better and better. But no, it's great. He's an awesome human. It's always fun to just joke around with and just be around. So, it's great. I've been with him, since this last year, so it's been awesome.
Players always get a little not shy, but they have a hard time answering this question. Who is your best friend on the team? And you can pick a person. Like that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I'll probably say Darian Anderson. He's a walk-on wide receiver
Why do you laugh when you say that?
because he's just Darian. I don't know.
It's just funny. All
Yeah.
right. You have obviously USC coming in. What's the mindset for you and this Oregon team going into that matchup?
Yeah, this is a great team. A lot of playmakers on their team. Really well coached team. They do a great job on both sides of the ball. So it's gonna be about execution. Who can execute better on both sides of the ball? So we're gonna have to play a complete game. It's going to be who makes the least amount of mistakes going in the game.
Away from football, what's something that you're passionate about that people might not know? Do you have any hobbies, any interests that just help you kind of reset?
Yeah, I play my video game quite a bit. I'm pretty competitive when it comes to that, so I'd probably say that.
A gamer. Do you play with your
Yeah,
teammates or are you playing with people around the country?
all the above.
All the above. Interesting. All
Yeah,
right. Are you the best gamer on the team?
yeah, yeah.
All right, I'll have to ask around a little bit. Um, you have talked about just in the past how much you value your roots. Who would you say has been your biggest influence, and how have they helped you through this whole process and this whole chapter of your life?
Yeah, I would just say like really just all my family, to be honest. Just kind of what they instilled in me from while when I was young to where I'm at now, just keeping me grounded, but also just being like my support crew whenever I need them. So no, they're awesome and definitely the reason I'm here.
Which players do you look at in the NFL when you're just hanging out watching on a Sunday? Is there any film you're studying of certain guys?
Yeah. A lot of tight ends. Shoot, I can even say Ferg now. I watch Ferg quite a bit too now. He's doing a great job. So, no, a lot of like Brock Bowers, Evan Ingram, those type of guys. I really like watching George Kittle,
Mm.
K-Dot, and literally all of them. They all have certain unique traits, that I like to watch and try and piece into my game as well.
Last question I got for you is just what is the ceiling for this Oregon team?
Oh gosh. I mean, this team can go as far as as they want to take it. The potential's there. It's just about like I said, go out there and executing. I think people are starting to see glimpses of what we're capable of, and it's just continuing to improve every day. That Coach Lennon kind of harps on. So, like I said, I think this team will go as far as as we take it.
Thank you so much for taking the time. Best of luck this weekend. We can't wait to watch.
Yeah, thank you guys.